And at the drop of a dime, something can happen. Everybody
Excuse
who
me.
just got through eating, now we're killing each other. So, that's the dangers, some of the negative aspects of being in prison, during the holidays. So everybody got to try to get along. And that's what older guys like myself, we try to do. We try to keep the peace in the prison system because we know how it can turn into a death storm just that fast, man. So that's what I'm dealing with right now as we speak because of this TV situation. Guys want to fight about TVs and stuff like that. So it takes guys like myself to try to calm these guys down and let them know that's not our TV. We didn't buy that TV, so why are we going to kill each other about a TV? But this is the thing. We have to try to make sure that everybody can get along, to keep things like that from happening. So on a day like this, man, for the most part, everybody's getting along and looking at TV,
Wow.
enjoying themselves.
Wow. And I know it's been a long journey, but we know and we are praying that God will open that door for you. Man have given you a parole. They have actually given you a parole, but they will not move forward with dates. They will not move forward with the different things, and it saddens me. But during this holiday season, um, knowing that you well into your program 2 months now, how has that affected you? And staying positive because you do so much. I listen to the things that you have done for other people that are incarcerated, the individuals that depend on you for their legal work and different things that you do. um what keeps you grounded and in a space to want to help somebody else when yet you're going through, when yet these people have given you a parole date? They giving you a FI6. For those that don't know what a FI6 is, it is they have granted him parole upon completion of a program. It is supposed to be a 6-month program. So the thing is, why is he not in the program? Here it is 2 months after the program, and yet he's yet to be moved to the program. I do have a question from Shanette. She say, will it be hard for you to adapt when you are released from prison? And that is probably a question that a lot of people have about individuals that have been incarcerated and been incarcerated for as long as you have been incarcerated. Because a lot of people on the outside, we hear a lot of things that happen in the prison, goes on in the prison. So share with us. You've been away from society for over 30 years. You know that everything has evolved, things have um a lot of the things that you may have been accustomed to, um it is not the norm anymore. Like we have advanced in telephones, computers, a lot of different things that you may not be accustomed to. So how will do you have a plan for adapting? And how have you set your mindset so that you can adapt?
Okay, ma'am, that's a good question, ma'am. Okay, first of all, ma'am, so like I say, since being incarcerated, ma'am, I made a vow to myself to come down here and learn about my situation, because I've been through it before. So, studying the legal system is all I've ever done. So practically, I know more about the legal system than the legal system know about the legal system. So with that being said, ma'am, I was able to be blessed by God to meet you with what I do. I already am a legal scholar, really, but I ended up meeting you, who is a podcast host, and the things that you do to help people. And when I met you, man, I learned that was a whole nother side to life. People needed a voice. Because of that, me becoming friends with you and the Crew Podcast and the host of the Crew Podcast and learning about what y'all do on the other side, I never realized how powerful your voice was or could be. So then I realized how powerful my voice was and what I do. So because of that, I became an advocate for criminal justice reform. And with that being said, ma'am, like I said, I've learned a lot. In the past year or so, I've learned a lot. So now I've become a partner of the True Podcast, Aspiring Authors Magazine, and now I have become a co-host of Let's Talk About It. So with that being said, that show was a very, very positive syndicated show where people can come on and tell their story.